Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today we are going to be focusing in on some of the lies that frauditors tell their subscribers on a daily basis. They know that they are not going to get fact-checked because they know their subscribers are gullible. So we're going to get into it. First and foremost, though, thank you, as always, to all of my channel members and subscribers. I would not be here without you, and every single day I am thankful for every single one of you. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Go over has to do with the YouTube privacy complaints. I will read through this and you guys can go do some research on your own. A simple search, you should easily be able to find it. Having my news report removed by filing a privacy complaint when working as a public employee with no expectation of privacy is a form of prior restraint known as subsequent punishment. Having my video removed is no different than buying all the copies of the paper in order to prevent the story from reaching the public. As prior restraint, by contrast and by definition, has an immediate and irreversible sanction. If it can be said that a threat of criminal or civil sanctions after publication chills speech, prior restraint freezes it, at least for the time. Nebraska Press Association v. Stewart. Go look it up.
I think we all know that her audience is not actually going to go do any research on their own because it is a lot easier for them to be led and believe the lie that they hear reiterated to them over and over and over again than it is to actually go do any research on their own. First off, let's start with the definition of prior restraint. Prior restraint is a court order banning speech or other expression before it takes place, hence the prior. Or it is a governmental restraint on expression, whether verbal, written, or artistic, before it takes place. Again, before. Now, she is talking about YouTube privacy complaints by citizens in their private capacity filing privacy complaints on her videos as being subsequent punishment, and that is just false. The Supreme Court case that she quotes has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube and is in fact in favor of prior restraint. This was a Nebraska newspaper that sued the court because the court did not want to release information about a murder trial in order to ensure that the defendant had a fair trial. And they ruled in favor of the prior restraint. Her having to blur images on her YouTube channel is not prior restraint. Privacy complaints don't even mean always that the video comes down. It comes down if you don't do what you're asked to do, if you don't follow through with the terms and conditions that you agreed to. But it doesn't mean the video has to come down. These are lies that they tell because they have to look like the victims. The more quote-unquote tyranny there is, imaginary or not, the higher the view count.
Is our government recording us without our permission?
This is another one that is so mind-boggling to me that anyone is this stupid as to believe it. So when it comes to stationary security cameras, we have them all over the country, whether it is a private business, public entity, whether you're walking into a courthouse or you're walking into Target, there are security cameras everywhere. But the difference between this tool bag walking around with his camera and a stationary security camera is consent, specifically implied consent or implicit consent. When you walk into any building, generally there is going to be a sign alerting you to audio or video recording, right? When you walk into that building, you are by your actions giving consent. You are giving permission. You don't have to give verbal permission. By walking in and taking part in the services offered in that facility, again, whether this is a private business or a public entity, when you walk through those doors, you are giving consent. They don't need verbal consent because you are giving it with your actions. You are walking through the door. You are going to Target to pay the Target cover charge. You are going to the courthouse to go to court for your traffic ticket. And if you don't want to give consent, what you do is you walk your happy ass out and withdraw consent. Now, some tool bag walking around with a camera removing that consent option from you is completely different. They are taking something from people they really don't have the right to take, and using security cameras as an excuse to why they can get away with it. It's stupid.
Are you going to enforce her unconstitutional policy?
Again, she has asked you to leave.
This is a public place.
I got you.
We also
She's
have a
asked you to
policy
leave,
against
so I do
it.
need you to leave.
That doesn't matter. So if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
I just need you to leave.
So if I don't, am I being trespassed?
You are being trespassed.
Okay. So if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
Again, yes,
Well,
if you don't leave.
I'm trying to leave. Thank you. What's your name?
Hold on. 2316.
I just walked in.
You can go with her.
What did I do?
I've already seen you on the board taking.
Yeah, it's a public place.
Right, but people can't need to be able to come in here without being filmed. They need to know that they can come in.
But it's a
this
public place.
That's right,
Your name, ma'am? My name's Russ.
Jennifer.
Jennifer? What's your last name?
but Pearson,
Pearson, you're the director of the library?
are you
Okay.
filming me right now?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm just saying that this is a public place paid by taxpayers, so I can't come in here and do a news story on this. This is a violation of the First
Well,
Amendment.
We need to ask for permission.
I don't need permission to do...
You do, because we have a policy.
Your policy supersedes the U.S.
You
Constitution?
have to get permission. People should have a reasonable expectation to privacy to come into this building.
You say what she is.
Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
at this time, she's a representative of the business. Okay. She's
So if I don't leave, I'll be placed and arrested.
I need you to leave the
For what
property.
charge?
Again,
What charge?
She's asked you to leave the
No, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave. I just want to know what charge.
I got you. I need you to go.
Okay.
We can finish talking outside if you want to
Yep.
finish talking outside. She's an authority of the establishment.
Exactly.
So,
She supersedes the... You're garbage. Garbage.
I appreciate it, Joe.
What's going on?
Again,
Why?
again, that's.
Y'all are a piece of trash, man.
I'm sorry that you feel
Seriously. A public place. This is a public... Look. A freaking public library. What law did I break? Man, go inside. You're garbage. You are garbage.
I hope you're videoing that.
Oh, I'm videoing it too, ma'am. It's going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people. So my trespass from in the building,
Again,
or
right now,
no
we're just
one's,
asking you to leave.
no
That's
one's.
your harassment. I mean, so that's
This is my,
violating right.
it's my First Amendment right, ma'am. I can say what I want to public officials.
So when it comes to libraries and other limited public forums, there is a lot more at play than just, this is a public building, I can film in it. Even taking the limited public forum out of the equation, a library is a separate entity that has the legal ability to inhibit filming to protect the privacy of its patrons. The reason being is privacy in a library is protected under the Constitution and the First Amendment, just like the right to free speech. Privacy is essential to the exercise of free speech, free thought, and free association. Federal and state courts have long established a First Amendment right to receive information in a publicly funded library unfettered and undisturbed. Courts have also upheld the right to privacy based on the Constitution. Many states guarantee privacy in their Constitution and statute law. There are numerous case decisions that have defined and extended the rights to privacy to all. So when they are walking in there and demanding to be able to film and they're being told no, it's not because it's a policy. This is actually a constitutional right to privacy under the First Amendment. In addition, there are 10 state constitutions that guarantee a right to privacy or bar unreasonable intrusions into a citizen's privacy. 48 states protect the confidentiality of library users' records. When it comes down to it, they're doing absolutely nothing but exactly what they say the government is doing to other people. They are trying to deprive people of rights. The government loses nothing. The government would not be hurt if they were to allow this subway stuffing slug to waddle around the library with a camera. It is not going to hurt the government. Who it is going to hurt is we the people. it is going to hurt the patrons of the library. GT is not a patron of the library. To be perfectly honest, if he has a higher than a second grade reading level, I would be shocked. He is not a patron of the library. For a movement that is about government accountability, sometimes holding the government accountable also means holding them accountable to standards that mean you may not get to do what you want to do, because it is for the benefit of we the people. His right to film a YouTube video absolutely does not supersede the rights of everyone else in that library. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's all about them. They are the center of the universe. And that's the kind of mentality they reinforce with their audiences, is it's all about you, 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 you. It's not. We the people truly means we the people. But let's be honest, this isn't about the First Amendment. If it was, we wouldn't be seeing hospitals, private businesses, libraries, schools. This isn't about government accountability, and it never was. At least not for most of them.
Hi! Hello! Look, everybody, it's Ivan. Ivan's back. Hi, my name's Ivan. Oh, a postal employee. Good morning. Hey, everybody, this is Ivan. This is Ivan, the Instigator. Instigator! That's 2 words, not one. Like instantly I appear. Okay, Ivan. Yes. Are you going to be on your best behavior today? Of course. Okay. You're going to be my representation today, okay? Because I don't really feel like talking too much. Anytime. Glad to help. All right, Ivan, you're a good guy.
I feel like this one kind of really speaks for itself. I mean, literally. Now, not all of them are going to have a hand puppet that they name the Instigator, but they all have something. Whether it is they're wandering around with the stupid beards and the masks, stalking jewelry stores and banks and schools, they all have something. And it's because if you look at the statistics, the videos that get the views are not the videos where they are holding the government accountable and there is transparency and nothing happens. The videos that get views are the videos with drama. And ultimately, that is going to be the downfall of all of the frauditors. The drama is going to kill them because there is a market cap on the number of people that will watch a video of other people being harassed. There is a reason that frauditing is really a small niche of YouTube. I've got another video coming out pretty soon where we talk about this. But there's a reason that this is not a real big segment of YouTube. And it's because there are not that many people, relatively speaking, that are going to watch this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.